So our aha moment has been really that line of accountability. When we think about the line of accountability, it's easy for everyone within the system to say that we're all accountable for student outcomes. But we are now understanding that that true line of accountability goes from the student to the teacher to the principal, principal supervisor to the chief of schools to the superintendent. Those in positions such as mine as assistant superintendent of human resources, we are there to support those who are directly accountable for the student learning.
Kimberly Viesca, Executive Officer with Leadership Development in Fresno Unified School District. And the question is, what's one insight or aha moment you've had so far? To have us all come together as a district, we had our chief of HR, our chief of academics, we have our HR assistant soups, people from leadership development, as well as our principal supervisors. And to sit there and talk about who's accountable for what, it was eye opening, and it led to a really deep conversation about what would be those next steps that we need to do to make sure that there is clarity and how do we wrap around principles and really secure that system that shows that line of accountability.
My name is Dr. Stacy Place Toze from Baltimore City Public Schools. I'm the chief of schools. One insight that I had from the conference so far is elevating principal voice. We talk a lot about listening to principals, but we really have to engage them before the fact and make sure that their feedback is heard and they can see it live and in action because support without listening is performative, and we want to make sure that we're giving them the tools that they need to lead confidently and with commitment.
Eric Pruitt, Ankeny Community School District. And why is the principal supervision such a critical lever for student success? Is that as superintendent, it's just really important that we have systems of support and set conditions in our school systems that allow us to build capacity in our principals. And we do that through our principal supervisors. They are my lever for improving student success in all of our schools. And our principals, who are boots on the ground and working with our teachers and students, are the ones who are getting the most out of the resources that we have across all of our schools.
My name is John Price. I'm the superintendent for North Chicago Schools in Northeastern Illinois. Um, After this conference and the thinking and reflecting that we've been able to do with my team that's here, I think what we're thinking about changing with regards to principal support is aligning more of the resources across the district with the principal's growth goals. The chief academic department, that kind of academic and programmatic departments, aligning all of those supports and accountability with the principal's accountability as well. So principal feels just a comprehensive and unified level of support for them to help them reach their goals.
My name is Shay McCray, Deputy Superintendent for Hillsborough County Public Schools in Tampa, Florida. My learning that I'll be taking back from the Leaders Developing Leaders Summit is really thinking about, in my role and capacity, what is the line of accountability from our cabinet staff all the way down to student achievement and student learning. I think that if we don't get clarity around who's doing what and how people are accountable to the work, you will have a variety of things happening that causes confusion in the organization. So very excited to be here, to be engaged in thought partnership with other district leaders that are thinking very highly about the same things. And I will be taking that learning back with me to engage my own staff in my district around the through line of accountability to student achievement.
Dr. Mara Hobson, Cedar Rapids Community School District in Cedar Rapids, Iowa. I am the chief of schools and curriculum instruction and assessment. What would you say to someone considering attending next year's summit? I would say you absolutely need to attend next year's summit due to the ability to network, to learn from people who are in the same positions, having the same conversations, having some of the same challenges you're facing, and you're going to walk away with new learning, new friendships, and new colleagues that you can have in your network.